What if happiness wasn't about your life? What if your brain has been hiding the master switch from you all along?
It's not the job, the relationship, or the money. Sure, they matter, but they aren't the source of your morning mood.
Ever wake up feeling empty and disconnected, even when everything looks perfect on paper? The world around you isn't the problem. The real story is happening inside your head. It's all about the internal chemistry of your brain, specifically 4 key players. Right now, for most of us, these chemicals are running dangerously low. But here is the secret nobody ever bothered to tell you.
Happiness isn't a feeling you wait for. It's a biological state your brain creates. You can actually learn to manufacture it.
Just as you trigger stress with bad inputs, you can trigger genuine, measurable, chemical happiness with the right inputs too.
In the next few minutes, I'll show you 3 simple brain tricks to flip that switch and feel happy in seconds. Let's peek inside your head. The WHO says 280 million people are battling depression right now. That's a staggering number.
But millions more suffer from anhedonia, that gray fog where things you once loved just don't spark joy anymore. You're not sad, you're just flat. So you chase a promotion, buy stuff, or scroll endlessly, hoping to feel something. It works for a moment, then the void returns. You're patching a leak while the whole engine is running dry.
Meet the big 4, dopamine for the win, and serotonin for that I belong here confidence. They're your internal fuel.
Then there's oxytocin for connection, and endorphins, your natural painkillers that give you that post-workout glow. Pure biological magic.
In balance, life is vibrant. Out of sync, everything feels like a chore. These tricks target these chemicals directly and immediately.
Trick 1, the completion loop. It's a dopamine hack you can use right now, no matter what's happening around you.
And here is what makes this so frustrating. Most people respond to this feeling by trying to change their external circumstances.
They chase a new goal, scroll for entertainment, or buy something. They look for the next thing to finally make them feel something.
And it works. For about 20 minutes. Then the flatness comes back, sometimes heavier than before.
This is because they treat the symptom but ignore the system. Your brain runs on 4 primary happiness chemicals.
Dopamine drives motivation and reward. Serotonin creates a sense of calm and confidence and belonging.
Oxytocin produces warmth and trust. Endorphins block pain and create that floating euphoric feeling.
When these 4 flow properly, life feels rich, meaningful, and genuinely good.
Is your brain rewarding you for closing an open loop? Stack 3 small completions to shift your entire mood.
Trick number 1, the completion loop. It's the fastest way to trigger dopamine without needing anything external to go right.
Serotonin is the confidence chemical. It rises when you feel respected and significant. Before we get to trick number 3, let me ask you something. When did you last laugh?
Not a polite smile, but a real laugh. The kind that comes from your stomach and makes your eyes water.
Oxford researchers found that physical laughter triggers an endorphin release comparable to light physical exercise. It's measurable in brain scans.
But passive consumption is defeat your oxytocin. Hours of scrolling through content from people you'll never actually meet.
Trick number 2, the witness effect. This is one of the most underused serotonin triggers that exists in your brain. Serotonin is the confidence chemical. It rises when you feel significant, respected, and like your existence truly matters to others.
Oxytocin brings the warmth and trust.
Endorphins? They're your natural government agency against pain, creating pure euphoria. When these flow, life is vibrant. But when they're low, even a perfect life feels empty and hollow. I'm giving you 3 tricks to hack these chemicals. No waiting around. We're targeting them right now.
Let's dive in. Trick 1, the completion loop. It's the ultimate shortcut to a massive dopamine connect.
Forget what you heard. Dopamine isn't just pleasure. It's the thrill of the chase and the win.
Your brain rewards the journey and the finish line. Moving toward a goal is where the magic happens.
Size doesn't matter to your brain. Whether it's $1 million deal or making your bed, progress is progress.
A win is a win. That dopamine spike is real every time. Ready for your first mission?
When these chemicals are low, even a great life feels hollow. It's like living in a world without color.
I'll show you 3 tricks to target these chemicals directly. Not eventually, but right now. Let's dive in.
Trick number 1, the completion loop. It's the fastest way to trigger dopamine without needing anything outside to change.
Most think dopamine is about pleasure. It's actually about anticipation and achievement. It's the getting there that counts.
Your brain rewards you for moving toward a goal. Finishing a tiny task feels better than doing absolutely nothing.
The completion itself is the trigger. MIT researchers found that your brain responds to progress, regardless of the task's size. It doesn't care if you closed $1 million deal or just made your bed. Progress is progress in the brain's eyes. Completion is completion. That dopamine connect is just as real. Ready to try it? Here is your first step.
Your brain doesn't care if you closed $1 million deal or just made your bed. It sees progress.
Completion is completion. The dopamine release is real either way. It's about finishing what you started.
Here is your action for today. Right now, pick one tiny thing you have been putting off.
Not a big project, just something that takes under 2 minutes. A quick win for your brain. Send that text. Close that tab. Put that one thing away. Do it right now.
Notice the small but real shift in how you feel immediately after. That's the chemical reward.
That is dopamine. Your brain is rewarding you for closing an open loop. It feels good, right?
And here is the powerful part. You can stack this. Small wins lead to big momentum.
Send that text. Close that tab. Put that one thing away. Do it now and feel the shift.
That is dopamine. Your brain is rewarding you for finally closing that open loop.
Here is the secret. You can stack this. 3 small wins create a massive dopamine surge.
This cumulative effect can completely shift your mood in just 10 minutes. Try it today.
The next trick builds on this. Most people never connect these 2 powerful systems.
Social media triggers it briefly, but there is a better way that doesn't depend on others.
But there's a way to trigger serotonin that doesn't depend on anyone else's reaction.
Reflect on one thing you did that you're quietly proud of. Not for show, just for you.
Think of something you did when nobody was watching. A quiet moment of personal integrity.
This reflects who you actually are, or the person you are choosing to become.
Neuroscience shows that self-affirmation activates the same reward pathways as receiving praise from others.
Your brain doesn't distinguish between external validation and your own internal recognition. When you witness yourself doing good, your serotonin levels rise automatically.
Today, sit for 60 seconds. Think of one moment this week where you truly showed up.
That's not just fluff. That's serotonin doing exactly what it was built for, rewarding your own integrity.
Crazy part? Most people spend their first 60 seconds scrolling through content that makes them feel like garbage. Flip that one habit, just one. It could completely reset your baseline mood in less than 2 weeks.
Send this to that friend who always puts everyone else first. They never stop to see their own wins.
They need this reminder. Now, trick number 3. This one is more about your body than your mind.
Science here is wild. Get ready for trick number 3. But first, when did you last really laugh?
I don't mean a polite smirk or a tiny nose-a-hail at a meme. I mean a deep, belly-shaking laugh.
The kind you can't control. The kind that makes your eyes water. That's the endorphin connect we're looking for.
Your brain doesn't distinguish between external praise and internal pride. When you see yourself doing good, your serotonin levels rise.
Here is your mission for today. Sit quietly for just 60 seconds. That is all it takes to start the shift.
Think of one moment this past week where you acted like the person you truly want to be. A moment of integrity.
Maybe you stayed calm when you wanted to yell. Or perhaps you finally kept a small promise you made to yourself.
Maybe you helped someone without being asked. Hold that specific memory in your mind for one full, uninterrupted minute.
Let your brain fully register that win. This isn't just feel-good fluff. It's your biology working exactly as intended.
Now, here is the wild part. Most people spend their first minute every morning scrolling through things that make them feel small.
They look at content that triggers comparison and doubt. But you? You just learned how to flip that script entirely.
Before we get to trick number 3, let me ask you something. When did you last laugh?
Not a polite smile, but a real laugh. The kind that comes from your stomach and makes your eyes water.
Endorphins are your brain's natural painkillers. They're the chemicals behind the runner's high and a great workout.
Laughter triggers an endorphin release comparable to light exercise. It's measurable in brain scans, not just a metaphor.
Most adults have accidentally engineered laughter out of their lives. Everything is serious, efficient, and has a purpose.
The third brain trick is the Oxytocin Bridge. It's the one most people accidentally transform every single day.
Oxytocin is your connection chemical. It's released during touch, eye contact, and moments of genuine vulnerability.
If it's been a while, your endorphin system needs help. Endorphins are your brain's natural painkillers and euphoria producers. They're behind the runner's high, the post-workout buzz, and the warm glow after a good laugh with someone you love.
But here's the problem. Most adults have accidentally engineered laughter out of their lives. Everything is serious and efficient.
Play became something you do only after finishing everything else. Low endorphins make pain worse and social connection harder. Endorphins are the cushion between you and the weight of life. When they're low, everything feels much heavier than it should.
Everything I've shared so far is real and it works. But this last one? This is the one that changed everything for me.
The third brain trick is the Oxytocin Bridge. It's the one most people accidentally transform every single day without realizing it.
Oxytocin is your connection chemical. It's released during physical touch, deep eye contact, and moments of genuine vulnerability or giving.
It's why hugging someone you love makes you feel better, and why a real conversation can reset your entire day.
It feels like connection, but it's just a simulation. Your brain knows the difference, and it's starving for the real thing.
Reach out to one person today. Send a real message, not a meme or a reply. Something personal that says you're thinking of them.
Happiness isn't something that happens to you. It's something your brain produces. Now, you finally know how to ask for it.